Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lex's Lounge. How's it going? I woke up today and dropped off my kid at school and then came home and discovered that the stock markets are down another 2 percentage points as of this morning, which means they have actually hit the resistance levels that I've been looking for over the past few days. I figured the S&P 500 was going to get down to about 3,030, down from its peak of nearly 3,400. And this morning it actually reached about 3,010. So there you go. Now it seems to be bouncing off of that bottom again. And as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty much going to be it for this correction. At least that's my opinion, because I think this is more of a technical correction aided by the whole coronavirus thing than anything else. And you guys know my credo that whenever the market is behaving like this, wiping off hundreds of points off the Dow every single day, then when you think that that's kind of run its course, it's time to get into some buying. So let me give you guys some of my picks that I've had my eye on, that I'll probably be making a play on today, so that we're all on the same page here. We'll sort of go from safest to most speculative. So the safest thing I'll be buying today is Noble. This is an ETF that's an old standby of mine. It's sort of value oriented, it's dividend oriented, and other than that, it's a lot like an S&P 500 index. So I'll be getting a bit of that. I've also been waiting to get into Berkshire Hathaway Class B shares, and I felt like those have been laggards for quite a while, even though it's supposed to be the number one retirement stock of any stock that's in North America. So I think today is a good opportunity to finally pick up some more of that. Then the next one is a major Berkshire Hathaway holding, Delta Airlines. So Delta Airlines has been trading below a PE ratio of 7 times, which is pretty decent. They've kept paying a decent yield of around 3%. They've had good revenue numbers, stable revenue numbers, and yet for about 6 years now, they've also been lagging pretty hard. So I'd imagine that there's been quite a consolidation, and this may be a good opportunity for them to break out further, going beyond this correction. Moving into somewhat more speculative stuff, something I've had my eye on is Virgin Galactic. That's the Richard Branson space startup. I don't view this one the same way that I view SpaceX as like a mature company with good revenue streams. This is strictly like a speculative growth play, and basically Virgin Galactic stock was going crazy ever since it debuted, for the last month especially, until that rise was cut short by this correction, and then the rise was cut by about half. So I figure that's a pretty decent moment to get into it, although again, not for too long. And then I always look for a few emerging markets ETFs in order to diverse my portfolio away from North America and the lackluster growth that it's going to experience over the coming years with aging population and low birth rates and whatnot. And my two picks for right now are Singapore ETF, the ticker's EWS. By the way, I'll link to all these tickers down in the video description. And then the other one is EPHE. That's actually the Philippines ETF. I watched some interesting videos and read some interesting data, which demonstrated to me that Philippines is fairly aging population proof and fairly growth slowdown proof over the next bunch of years. So I figured this is a good time to pick up a couple of long-term plays in Singapore and Philippines since the markets are down. So there you go, guys. Those are my picks for this market crash morning. Really just a correction morning. Hope you found this useful. If so, be sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you all next time.